I can tell you one thing. My team definitely make offers though. Like we definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like that Figueroa rematch shit. That wasn't because of them. That was because of me. That was because of us. That wasn't because of them. You know what I'm saying? That was because of us. Me and MJ was supposed to have been fight. That was supposed to have been happen. Like what the fuck is the hold up, bro? And not only that, I only was gonna fight Figueroa because I fought June 4th, Daniel Roman. And in the midst of that, I could have fought again before the year was. I only fought one time this year. I could have fought again, but guess what? I was waiting on MJ punk ass. I was waiting on MJ punk ass to see what's up with his hands so we can try to get it on. But once they try and go different directions and all that shit, now it's like, all right, well, I might as well get this fight right here real quick since, you know what I'm saying, running back with him. And I got them to reach out to him. So what's up? But like, I'm tired of people, man. Like I'm on that type time, bro. Like I'm on, like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm just like, people been getting on my nerves, bro. It's the fans. I'm not saying it's the Japan fans. It's the U.S. fans that be getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going at nobody, but specifically who I'm going at, like the motherfuckers that keep talking dumbass. I'll be like, yo, I got the answers to a lot of shit. Just be like, you gotta understand. You gotta wait to the right moment to really like say certain things. You know what I'm saying? See,
it's personal between me and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to kind of sound off on something that happened within the last week or so that I haven't had a chance to get around to because the holidays, and it's just been messing up my schedule, my routine, and doing these videos. But listen, man. Stephen Fulton, Naoya Inoue, this has been a popular topic of discussion here on True School Sports, and until the fight gets made or it becomes a thing that can't happen anymore, it'll continue to be in this discussion here on True School Sports because it's the fight we want to see here on True School Sports. Now, he went live, he being Stephen Fulton. Stephen Fulton went live on his Instagram, and he had a lot to say about what's going on with his career, what his next moves are, these kind of things. And funny enough, right, he kind of made himself look, I got to call a spade a spade. I like Fulton, but he made himself look bad. He stresses in the interview, and he says in the interview that basically he made the offer to Brando Figueroa. He's the one who pressed for the rematch. His team sent the offers for Brando Figueroa, right? Now, mind you, fair play to him. He's going to fight Brando Figueroa because I'm sure he's getting a little sick and tired of people saying that he got a get decision and all this stuff, which is bullshit. It wasn't no get decision. He beat Brando Figueroa in a close but competitive fight. I thought he won, but it was very clear that he won. People just don't like him, so they wanted to see him lose. And they tried to score Figueroa, but Figueroa didn't win that fight. All right? Now, that being said, he says on one end that his team made the offers to Figueroa, right? And then he's saying on the other end that he's waiting on MJ Akmadaliev's dumbass to figure out what he's gonna do. But he didn't say that, he made an offer to MJ Akmadaliev, and it makes him look bad. Just being honest, it makes him look bad. It almost sounds like he's offering up lip service. Now, I'm with him. I'm kind of with him when it comes to MJ. Like, I'm just saying what it looks like and how people are gonna perceive it. But I'm with him when it comes to MJ. I feel like MJ, he's been bullshitting all year with this injury. His team talking about Marlon Tapales, then they got a purse bid, and the purse bid got delayed. So it is bullshit. And he does, even though he didn't say he made an offer, and it sounds like he didn't make an offer to MJ Akmadaliev. My thing is, if a guy is injured and the guy is kind of shucking and jiving and trying to figure out where he's going to go next with his career, how do you make an offer to that kind of guy? I mean, it's up for interpretation, right? As far as Inoue, right? Like, now you have the Figueroa fight, which, it'd be a cool little fight, but it's not a fight that many people, I wouldn't say anybody, but many people were not clamoring for that rematch. And then you got Inoue, who's been declared the super champion, right? Now, mind you, this is the same Stephen Fulton who just last year, in the middle of May, in the middle of 2021, all he kept saying on Twitter was, Inoue can't beat me. I would wipe Inoue out. I'd knock Inoue out at 122, this, that, and the third. Okay, now he's saying all that, and truth be told, if you were to take a poll, and you guys can even feel free to leave your comments down below here, because maybe Stephen Fulton may watch this video. In the comments, let me know, of these 3 fights, who do you want to see Stephen Fulton fight next the most? Would you rather see him do the Figueroa rematch, Andrzej Akhmadaliev for Undisputed, or Naoya Monster Inoue? Because for me, I think it's clear as day. Naoya the Monster Inoue is the fight that I want to see, because it's, belts are cool. Belts do mean something. Contrary to what Ryan Garcia and Calvin Ford say, and we'll get to them later on. Belts do mean something. They don't mean everything, but they mean something. They are part of a fighter's legacy. But there do come those matchups once in a while where you just want to get to it, because you get 2 great fighters, 2 A-class guys, undefeated at the top of their game, at the peak of their powers, and you don't want to have a Crawford-Spence scenario when you don't need a Crawford-Spence scenario. You want to just get to the smoke. So I really do think Inoue versus Fulton is the fight to make. And my thing is this. If I'm Stephen Fulton, I mean, it's his career. At the end of the day, it's his prerogative. He can do what he wants to do, and he's going to do what he wants to do anyway. But if he doesn't want, and he can't handle the backlash of what's going to come his way when he fights Brando Figueroa, then he should start, saying, hey, okay, I heard Inoue is super champion. I had a WBO belt. Let's make it happen. Let's make this fight happen, and let's show the world how Philadelphia gets down. Philadelphia versus Japan. Let's make it happen. That's the way I feel like he needs to kind of act, because as of right now, although he said there was an offer made for Figueroa, there is no official date for the fight as the time of me shooting this video, which right now it's December 31st, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is no date officially for that fight, and truth be told, nobody wants to, very few people want to see that shit. I'd rather the Inoue fight happen, because I'm going to tell you this. It's a polarizing matchup. You got people who don't think Stephen Fulton's all that great, that think Inoue is great. And then you got people who think Stephen Fulton is great, that think Inoue is a freaking hype job fighting nobodies, okay? So when you have opposite sides of the spectrum, 2 guys undefeated, 2 very accomplished, pound for pound, top guys, these are the fights we want in boxing. Andrzej Akhmadaliev, he's over there, picking his boogers and twiddling his thumbs. He wants to fight Marlon Tapales. They're fucking around the purse bid. He's not gonna get that fight right away. So there's no sense of even talking about MJ Akhmadaliev right now. Figueroa is not going anywhere. His big ass will be at 126 later on. All right, him and his fine ass sister will be at 126 after he fights Naoya Inoue. So my thing is this: you fight Naoya Inoue, you beat Naoya Inoue, right? For Stephen Fulton, you can beat him, and then you fight Figueroa in the rematch, and the rematch is that much bigger, because now Stephen Fulton will have that scalp on his resume, and people will say, "Yo, that kid in Philadelphia, he was good, but he's even better than I thought he was." So I just think right now the optics don't look good for Stephen Fulton based on what he said in the past and based on what he's doing now. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Shout out to Stephen Fulton, shout out to Naoya Inoue, and all the fighters in the 122 and 126 division, the 2 super bantamweight and featherweight divisions. I just want to see great fights. I'm a boxing fan who is here to protect the best interests of the fight fans and stick up for those best interests. So I'm going to call it out for what it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.